Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Defense is coming after him. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at midfield. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. As a design quarterback keeper. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Oh, and he could not haul it in. A 3rd down drop. Brings up 4th now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Pass caught, second down now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kurt, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
Gets into space at the 50. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back...
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. That gain sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
This is a risky play by the offensive coordinator going with the play.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Receiver makes the grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back, running out of time in the pocket. And he's got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to chuck it again. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Comes up with the catch.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
When they stop him just short of the end zone, the offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The offense will quickly spend the timeout here after the play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
2nd down and long from the 9-yard line. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Fires this one deep middle. Deep shot caught inside the 25. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
LSU now operating in the red zone. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Oh, a reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. 2nd down now after the sack. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his man. It's Washington. Oh, they've... This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Washington.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Down he goes. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch is made, but there is a flag down, so let's sort this one out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
The linebacker shifting around now. So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. And they'll fling this one deep down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense cannot be stopped.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.